Well, hey, welcome to the next module here. In this module, we're going to be talking about how you can actually create deliverables for clients and document that fiduciary care. Now, at this point, if you've created a client and you have a current portfolio, maybe a proposal even built out, and you want to document that, a great way that you can do that is in Reports Builder. Now, there's actually two ways that you can get to Reports Builder. One, if you're inside of a client portfolio or a profile, rather, you can come up to Create Reports here and click on Use Reports Builder. Now, I will mention too, you can access Reports Builder from anywhere within Nitrogen. All you need to do is click on the Reports tab up here on your top header. And that's going to navigate you directly to the builder. The good thing about navigating to the builder from within a client profile is it's going to actually retain all that client information, push it into Reports Builder. So when you're building this report for that client specifically, you're not going to have to enter all that information, but you can do it either way. So first thing, when you hop into Reports Builder, the first thing you're going to see is a list of templates here. Now, if you haven't come in here before and created yourself a custom template, you're not going to be seeing my report templates there, but you will have our Nitrogen custom templates here. And just a really high level sort of overview of what these are. These are places you can hop into and then create out custom tailored reports from there, or you can keep them as default and print them, generate them as is. So starting with snapshot, this is sort of like a one-pager report, really high level, gives you a quick comparison between a current and a proposed portfolio. Investment policy statement is a little bit more robust. It's going to give you things like asset class information, portfolio holding information, even retirement map information as well. And then if you want to get even more in the weeds, even more analytical, the stats reports down here at the bottom are really good for both for that. So both the stats overview, which is going to be just an overview of that current portfolio or that proposal, whatever you select, or the multi-view, like we showed in earlier modules, where you can go in and compare and contrast against multiple comparisons side by side. So both those are great for that. I'm actually going to hop us into, I'll take us into the multi-view one here. So since this one is a pretty cool report, it gives you those side by side comparisons. We'll talk about this one. So when you click on a template here, it's going to give you this view. Few things to call out. On the left-hand side, we'll have our element library here. These are basically all different pages you can add into the report to supplement what already is part of the template here. The report preview in the middle, this middle section is going to show you exactly what's in the report and how they're ordered. You can come in here and reorder pages by dragging them, moving them around, or maybe you want to remove something from the report that you don't think is applicable for this client. You can do that as well. So let's see how that works. So we have the stats multi-view report here. It's has a few comparisons there as well. I want to include in maybe some more information. So let's add in maybe like the portfolio heat map. That's kind of a cool one to have in there. I definitely want to have some retirement map information in there as well. And I think for now, this is probably going to be enough for me. Now, again, you can come in here, reorder pages if you need to. So maybe I want the retirement map to come first and then portfolio heat map. I can do that as well. Or if I need to remove the page, just hover over it, click remove there. Now at this point, say you create something that you like this template that you've created from that original stats multi-view template. You've made it a little bit more robust. Now I want to save it. We'll come up here, click on Report Template Actions, click Save as New Report Template, and then you can come in here, give it a template name, and save it for later use. So it makes it a little bit more scalable. You can come in here and use this report every time and not have to recreate that wheel. So I'll click Save here, and that's going to go into your report template list back there. One last thing I want to talk about here is the actual selection process you have on the right-hand side. So you can, of course, select that client. Like I said, if you've already initiated this from within the profile, these will be selected for you. So that client, the current portfolio, a benchmark here, it's going to default to that 60/40 blend unless you have something else selected in stats. I'm actually going to change this. We'll do the S&P 500. If you're using a stats report, it's going to allow you to select a time frame here. You can select a time frame for up to 5 years or even a custom time frame if you want to go past that. But we have some options here for that. I'll do 3 years for this guy. Click apply. And then if you need supplemental timeframes, you can do that there as well. Now, since we have the stats multi-view comparison, you can come in here, add those comparisons as well. I'm going to add that proposed portfolio, and let's do one of my models here. We'll do this long horizon blend. And then of course, I got to have a market index for us as well. So that S&P 500 again. Now you can give it a report name here. It can be custom report. You can name it for the client specifically. I'll just leave it as that default name for now. If you want to add additional comparisons, you can absolutely do that here as well. And then portfolio costs, you can toggle on tax drag, toggle that off as well if needed. And if you have any form CRS, any report attachments that you need attached, you can toggle those on there as well. And then all you need to do from here is click generate report. Nitrogen's going to generate it for you, and then you'll have a PDF ready for you to either download or send off to your clients via our emailing system, as well as that download that you have access to. So here's our report and all the pages that we added to it. And if you need to send it directly to a client, you can click up here, enter that email address there, and send it to the client, or click download, print from here as well, and send it from your own emailing system there. So that's Reports Builder. That is creating and capturing deliverables for clients, and really giving you a much easier way, a much more customizable way to create those custom tailored reports for clients. So we'll see you in the next video.